Hello, it's Rigers. In today's video I am going to test new 5-star legendary game Roiling Consequence. Let's look on description. So, dealing damage sends you into a Roiling rage for 6 seconds, during which your critical hit chance is increased by 42% and critical hits cause a fiery explosion that burns nearby enemies for 36% base damage over 3 seconds. Explosions cannot occur more often than once every 1 second. Roiling Rage cannot trigger more often than once every 20 seconds. Your critical chance against burning enemies is increased by 12%. So, it's like Mother's Lament on the steroids. And okay, let's go to test this gem. My base crit rate is 16% right now. So let's test new game. Okay, we trigger the damage and now let's look. Yeah, and my crit hit chance is now 58%. So it works as it should. Now let's test the damage on training dummy. I am really interested how it works with comparison to banner. From description, the game should be on for 6 seconds, so I will be testing my damage in 6-second window. So let's start right now. Okay. So here's my damage, 14.7 million per 6 seconds. It's good. Damage per second is 2.451 million. Let's get a look on breakdown. So my punish 5.5 million, falling sword 1.2 million, condemn 2.5, and from legendary games it's 5.3. Damage is good. And now let's test it with banner. Okay, with banner my damage is 17.9 million. Let's look on breakdown. Damage per second is higher too, almost 3 million. And damage from my punish is 7 million, falling sword 1.5 and condemn 2.9. And from legendary games 6.3 million. So damage is higher. Well, it's interesting. Now let's test it in the action, in open world. I am using my open world build because my open world build is without banner. So for this build, this new game makes the most sense. So let's go. Yeah, and as you can see, I am critting, always crit. Actually, it's really nice. Now I'm on cooldown, or maybe not. Okay, I should be on cooldown right now because it's more than 6 seconds. Let's look. Yeah, but it looks that I'm critting like forever. Maybe there's some non-crit. Yeah, there's some non-crit hits. But yeah. Okay, this game is very strong, but you don't forget that it's on level 10, so it's on max potential, which is impossible for most of the people. For me too. And my conclusion about this game for Crusader, because we are talking specifically about Crusader, I think that for Crusader this game is not as great as maybe it seems, because as a Crusader you are or you should be using your banner for buffing your party. Not for open world, but for example for dungeon or in battleground. So you cannot utilize this game so well. But for example for my open world build, this game would be great. For other classes like Wizard, Demon Hunter, or for example Bat Knight, this game would be really great and probably S tier game. But for Crusader, it's still very good game. But is it worth to switch for this game and upgrade it from scratch? I don't think so. Or I am not going to do this because it's expensive and you know you will need a lot of shards. But if you are lucky and you will drop a lot of these games or high quality one, then yeah, I can recommend this game to use because it's increase your DPS. So in overall, very good game. For Crusader, I would say it's A tier. For other classes, it's S tier game.